What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. Today we're gonna go with another build video. I didn't make the build yet, so off the top we're gonna go with a Charles Barkley build. I don't think I made one of those yet, so we're gonna go with pure Chuck. I'm gonna freestyle it, don't got no template or nothing, so you'll go through the whole process of making Charles Barkley. I don't know why you would really want a Chuck build, but if you do, it's kind of late in the year. This is kind of when you start making troll builds and stuff like that. So if you want Chuck, go make Chuck, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we'll get into that after I finish off this intro. You know, I always like reading the word. So from Galatians chapter 5, verse 13, for you have been called to live in freedom, my brothers and sisters, but don't use your freedom to satisfy your sinful nature. Instead, use your freedom to serve one another in love. So yeah, that was Galatians chapter 5, verse 13. So I feel like that's pretty, obviously everything in here is pretty strong, but you know, that's pretty strong, you know, sometimes, especially people who are newer in being saved. You know, this was a thought that I had too, like, we're already saved, and Jesus said, like, we are no longer sinners, so couldn't I just go ahead and do whatever it is I want to do? But that's not how it works, you know. We're free from everything, and we are technically able to do anything. You know, if you're a follower of Christ, you don't live by the commandments no more, or you don't live by like how religion is kind of like, there's no set of rules. You just do as you go, but there's things that you should be doing, and that's living a life as close to Christ as possible. So you shouldn't try to just be like, oh, God's gonna forgive me, and just go do whatever you want to do. That's not how it works. As it's written right there, don't use your freedom to satisfy your sinful nature, because that's only going to strengthen your flesh rather than strengthen your spirit. So you should try to do things that strengthen your spirit more than satisfying your sinful nature, because why would you want to go back? Why would you want to look back after you were saved? You know what I'm saying? So it says, instead, use your freedom to serve one another in love. You know, we should do our best to help other people out, and we're called to something higher. And instead of being selfish and doing everything all for self, we should do things more for other people. You know what I mean? So that's just my quick thoughts on that. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the video now. Alright, so what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were making Chuck. So for Chuck, we're gonna go power forward. We're gonna go 6'6". We're gonna go as fat as possible and max out his wingspan too, just because we need board. It's the most important thing when you're making a Chuck build is your board, because I feel like that's what Chuck did a lot, was board. We're gonna give him some post control. I'm just gonna max everything out for now, and then I'm gonna adjust it later, because I don't know where I want to put everything. Close shot, I low-key want it at a 99, just cause. Layup, I'm gonna move up to 75. Driving, I'm gonna move to 80 for now. Same with standing, just for now. Midi, this is where I'm gonna put my cap breakers. So 88, we're gonna bring that down to an 83. 3-ball, we're gonna go for now like a 75. I know Chuck couldn't shoot, but I'm not trying to give y'all no freaking dog water build. Pass act, bare minimum in my opinion, 71. Ball handle goes up with post control. And I'm gonna start working on over here. You need strength for that post control. Let's see what an 85 gives you. What's post powerhouse? 86, so we'll go with the 86. Vert's gonna help you with your board, go with an 85. Agile, we want him to still be able to play the game of 2K. You don't want him to be filth. Speed, we're gonna go 85. Then we're gonna bring up our defense a bit to about just an 82. Get that post lockdown for, ooh. Okay, so now, you know, we're putting 5 cap breakers on the midi. Post control, I don't really use post control, so let's keep hook specialist. We don't care about hooks. Okay, right here, 87 post control. We're gonna put our other 5. Okay, so we got 5 going on close shot, 5 cap breakers there, 5 cap breakers on midi. Then I like everything else right now. I like everything else, but I want some more perim. I feel like that's important, but he's a power forward, so we're gonna bring O-board down a tad bit. Okay, let's see where the issues are. So honestly, you really can't make Chuck like that. Okay, we're gonna bring our layup down to wherever it stops at. What just went down? Oh, ball handle goes down. Oh, because I moved my post control down. Okay, so let's move ball handle all the way down to where post control, we want post control to stay there. Okay, so that's good too. We got some more room to work with. I kind of want this at out of 85 for that on-ball menace. I do want some steal too. I want at least interceptor. Okay, that's decent. So now this is where I say it's late in the year. You're gonna make a troll build. Can't really make a pure Chuck build, but this is the best you're gonna get, to be honest, in my opinion. I just freestyled that off top. It's pretty much Charles Barkley, you know what I mean? You're gonna be playing down low a lot on offense. You can still shoot the ball and do other things too. You can still move pretty good. You can still play some decent defense. You just can't really get steals or blocks, but you can board, undersized, freaking forward, and you can still shoot, so you can still spot up. So however you want to use Chuck, go ahead and use Chuck. Bam, Pascal, Larry Johnson, decent. Charles Barkley isn't in the game, so that's why his shades probably didn't show up. But yeah, he came up pretty chunky like Chuck. No disrespect, Chuck, but yeah, it's pretty much inside the arc board. Hunter sounds like Charles Barkley, if you ask me. And then yeah, you can use this build pretty much wherever you really please. Wherever you want to troll at, go ahead and use Chuck. But that's pretty much all I got for the Charles Barkley build. I'm not even gonna dive deep into it because it's the time of the year where I start making troll builds. So if y'all want a build or y'all want to see more troll builds, just let me know. Drop them down in the comments and get that out to you guys. But until then, I'll catch you on the next one.